Hey folks, KILT-MAN here, KILT-MAN at your services. How are you all? Hope you're all doing very, very well. There's no justice in the world, is there? It's almost like you need a system of law enforcement who act as judge, jury, and executioner. Yes. In the last video I did, I discussed the rumours flying around Tinternet of Dredd, Mega City 1. Judge Dredd, Mega City 1, a TV show. Yeah, for Amazon. By the producers of The Boys and starring The Boys' uber superstar Karl Urban himself, who played Dredd in the 2012 film Dredd. Alex Garland wrote, produced and ghost directed it as well. Was it Paul Travis got locked out the editing suite? And well, anyway, it's Alex Garland's movie all the way through, and it's brilliant, but it was massively mishandled marketing wise. Like, think John Carter, only even worse. The film is magnificent. It's the best adaptation of a genuine comic book character put on the big screen. Stallone tried it and fucked it up. He took his helmet off and showed his I'm the law, and he had Rob Schneider as well. Other than that, Judge Dredd from Danny Cannon in the early 90s is great, good fun. It's Mega City 1, it's colourful, it's got the Angel Gang, it's got Mean Angel, Boof, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's fucking awesome in so many ways, but fundamentally, it's screwed up. And then you get the Alex Garland version. My God, it was genius. So, we've been waiting for the sequel. It was mooted at the time it's going to be a trilogy, yeah? And I said in lots of reviews at the time when it first came out for other mediums, other platforms, I said, okay, your first one, Dredd, was a realistic, to a degree, action drama a la The Raid, showing what a gruff, tough bastard he really is and the harsh world that they're in. The second movie would take in the cast there. They would go beyond the city limits into the barren, mutated wasteland of the cast there. And the third one potentially would bring in Judge Death. Now, in all honesty, given the realism of Dredd the movie, the Judge Death, these are judges from a different dimension that realise all crime is committed by the living, so you've got to kill the living. And Judge Death puts his hand into people's chests and takes their hearts out and all that. But it would have been awesome, wouldn't it? Just turn that down a bit. This, of course, is Paul Leonard Morgan's score. I got his name wrong in the last video as well. Paul Leonard Morgan's score for Dredd from 2012. It's wonderful. So I discussed not a movie sequel, but a TV show on Amazon. Amazon's got Bond now, and they're going to screw that up, aren't they? You just know it. But they were going to get Judge Dredd, Mega City 1. Back in 2017, the guy that owns the rights to it, Jason Kingsley, was already deep in talks and negotiating a proper deal to make a TV show. Then COVID struck up. I mean, obviously 2017, and then all the legal wranglings and all that, because he got the rights to Judge Dredd and Rogue Trooper, and I think Strontium Dog as well. I could be wrong. Jason, let me know. But COVID reared its little snotty head, and everything got screwed up. So it never happened. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, all the fanboys on Tinternet said, it's going to Amazon, and it's the producers of The Boys, and Karl Urban's coming back. It's going to be great, yay! So I did a little video on that in the pub the other night, didn't I? Well, I did, whether you've seen it or not, I did a video on it. And as luck would have it, I left the pub, I came back home, I perused social media, and because I see Jason Kingsley's postings, there was a post from him which said this. This is just after I'd done the video as well. Hang on. And typically for me, there you go. This is what Jason Kingsley said. Jason Kingsley owns the rights to Judge Dredd. Yeah, right, okay. I've just been surprised by the latest rumour about a Judge Dredd series by Amazon and the producers of The Boys, and starring the excellent Carl Urban. That would be great potentially, but I'm pretty sure we'd have to negotiate a contract and be part of the creative process. To summarise, it isn't true. It ain't happening. As Jason would say, you want this, you talk to me. Capiche? It's not happening, folks. Not happening. Not to say that it's not going to happen at some point. Very clearly, he wants it to happen. And he runs what they call Rebellion. I think they're called Rebellion. What, it's written down here somewhere. They're like an independent games designer. Is it Rebellion? Yeah. And got a lot of big games under their belts. My son will tell you all about them, being the games designer himself. And so they've got the rights, and they clearly want it to happen. They've already got Rogue Trooper. I did a video on this, oh god, quite some time ago. Duncan Jones is doing that. Duncan Jones, David Bowie's son, the guy that did Moon and Source Code. And it's an animated story of the mutant Rogue Trooper with all his dead comrades in his rifle, in his helmet. Don't make up your own jokes. His backpack, in a mutated, hellish world of the future, and that is coming out this year, 2025. So, but we're waiting for the trailer and more info to drop on that. But it's a fully animated movie, and the imagery that we've seen from it so far looks absolutely amazing. Great for voice cast as well. So that's exciting. That is what Jason Kingsley has been backing, but no Judge Dredd TV show. Dredd would work as a TV show. I mean, God, how many cop shows have we had? There's just, whatever you channel hop, it's going to be a cop show. Whether they're showing stuff in the set Kojak or Chips, something like that, Starsky and Hutch. But then you get all the detective shows, which are nauseous in their quantity these days. Detective shows, the inner workings of the police procedural. Screw all that. We want some badass to go and kick bad guys through windows and change their ammo to hot shot. Fry someone's skull. Double whammy. And just brilliant, the lawgiver and the lawmaster, the big bikes that they ride. You want that as a weekly show. I have nothing Judge Dredd merch-wise. Nothing. Not a damn thing. I collected 2000 AD right from the word go. And I have compendiums of Judge. I don't have any of the comics anymore. The progs, as Tharg would say. I've got no original copies anymore, but I have got compendiums of Rogue Trooper and Judge Dredd especially. But they're all upstairs in one of the libraries. So I thought the next best thing, Dirty Harry, because he's an ultra right-wing bastard, a fascistic dystopian cop with, like, justice is a bullet through your fucking skull. Take that, Pep. And the Terminator over there. Remorseless killing machine. Justice has been served, But it works as a TV show, a hard-hitting, like The Boys is massively nasty and violent, but archly satirical. And that's the thing about Judge Dredd. Dredd is, it's a punch to the jawbone. It's a teeth-cracking, skull-knocking, bollock-ripping satire on fascistic police forces, authoritarianism, and a dystopian future. But you loves him, don't you? Because does the world not need someone like that? Oh, a lot of you crybaby liberal pussies are going, that's crybaby liberal pussy speak. But no, we need someone like that. We do. And we need a Batman as well. We need a Batman. A Christian Bale style Batman. That's the Batman that could and should exist. Oh dear. Don't rant, KILT-MAN, don't rant. But yeah, so I reported on this TV show. This is rumour control. All talk of a Judge Dredd Mega City 1 TV show for Amazon is wrong, erroneous, and bullshit. It's not happening. Straight from the horse's mouth. Jason Kingsley has told us. So there you go. But in reading what he said, which I quoted to you before, he did also mention later on in messages that, God, we've got Rogue Trooper coming on. Just pin your hopes on that and promote that, because that's happening, that's coming out. We've done that one. And then hopefully, if we get some money, he didn't say this bit, but it's clearly how the game works. Makes a lot of money. Suddenly, 2000 AD and all the characters are going to be massively in vogue. So that would help a TV show of Dredd. And as I said before, Dredd would work really well as a TV show. An ongoing thing. You could bring in all the different characters, all the different incidents and storylines, depending on how successful it was going to be. Budget-wise, it would be colossal. Yes, we know that. But look at Dredd. You know, the Alex Garland version. That wasn't a huge budget for that. Joburg, they filmed it in, and it was a sprawling urban city, massively sort of added to height-wise and width-wise, and the colour grading and all that. And it was set in one 200-storey high-rise, bunch of bad guys, a couple of judges, and that was it. Hell was let loose. Let loose? suddenly Sean Connery leapt in there. Hell was let loose. And it's brilliant. Wish there'd been sequels, but they really ham-fistedly handled the marketing of that movie to a diabolical degree. I saw that day one. I was alone. Saw it 3D as well. Day one, first showing. Reviewed it that same day as well. Was blown away by it. I was the only one there. I went back again the next day. I was still the only one in the cinema. I couldn't believe it. I mean, everyone I know loves Dredd because I banged on enough about it at the time, so everyone had to go and see it. And I said in the last video that I had the 3D Blu-ray of it right back in, because I reviewed that as well for AV Forums after the film's cinematic debut. And I went to go and watch that again, and something had told me the last time we tried this it didn't work, but I thought, no, it'll work. And I put that copy in, and no, it doesn't work. The machine just can't read it. No machine can read it. It's got that horrible, it's fabled disc rot. It's true, it happens, sadly. To the point where Sony and Warner are now doing a sort of a returns program. They'll replace your old knackered, diseased, disc rotted copies and give you a brand spanking new one. They've said that, they've sworn they're going to do that. Although physical media is of course dying, as we know. So anyway, I bought another copy. Here it is. Here it is, folks. Dredd. 3D and Blu-ray as well. And I put it on before and made the horrific discovery that my 3D specs, got 4 pairs of them, none of them work anymore. Obviously the dilithium kryptonite batteries that are in these things have died. I haven't watched any 3D movies for a hell of a long time. And I've got quite a lot, because the classics, I've got all of those. Creature of Black Lagoon, Mystery of the Max Museum, It Came From Outer Space, Prometheus. I hate Prometheus, but the 3D on it is brilliant. So it's a nice immersive film with a great soundtrack as well, just to sit back and be into this world. And I've got many other 3D films as well. None of your post-conversion bullshit though. But me gigs don't work. Me 3D Sun gigs are useless. Shit. So I'm going to have to buy another pair or several pairs of active shutter 3D specs. But it'd be worth it, because that, as I've banged on about so many times, Dredd is a film that was made in 3D and it should be viewed that way. I know people haven't got 3D TVs, they don't make 3D TVs anymore. You can still get hold of them. But if you've still got one, which is 3D capable, that is one of your numero uno movies to put a 3D presentation on. It sounds amazing as well, but it looks incredible. it was filmed with the idea of 3D in mind. The slow-mo drug, they wanted that. So you've got people who've taken slow-mo, so they see the world around them moving in ultra slow time, but in vastly deep, diverse, dense 3D. So bullets going through heads, they're seeing bullets coming towards them, glass shatters, blood bags spew gore everywhere, droplets of blood spin around. So you've got stuff in your face, but you've also got the environment around the characters. You're in it. You're in that environment. It does it perfectly. But obviously I still can't watch it after buying the bloody thing again. The gigs are dead. They're dead. They're gone, McCready. So I'm going to buy some more gigs anyway. If only just for this. But Dredd, Mega City 1, or whatever it was going to be called, and it's this fan rumoured version, isn't happening. It's not going anywhere. It's dead in the water until I would possibly think that Rogue Trooper makes some moolah and Jason Kingsley just goes like, right, that's it. Let's get the deal done and let's get the TV show done. Hasn't got to be like 12 episodes or anything humongous like that. Do like 6 episodes, see where it goes. Build up the character, build up the universe, build up the whole world building of Mega City 1, and that really crime-ridden and yet totally authoritarian future state. So many characters, so many storylines, and one hell of a leading guy as well. Like Carl Urban. Again, the rumour was that Carl Urban was going to come back for this. I mean, The Boys is over now, isn't it? And so Carl Urban, who is a great actor, he's great in the Thor Marvel universe as well. Like, he's brilliant in that. And God, even the Bourne Supremacy, he's the KGB hitman, isn't he? After Jason Bourne, the big car chase and all that's fantastic. He is, and he's Bones McCoy in the J.J. Abrams reboot of Star Trek. He's a great actor. He's brilliant, and he owns Dredd. Owns it. He doesn't quite have the chin, really. I mean, if I had one complaint, oh well, why do I do this? I'll quit while you're ahead, KILT-MAN. Stop! Don't start knocking it now. It's like the helmet's slightly too big for his head. Do you know what I mean? If it was slightly smaller, his chin would be more granite. It'd be more forthright. Be more like he was drawn in the original 2000 AD. It was a proper, with a bit of a dimple as well, like a frown, a perma frown. Not a happy man is Joseph Dredd, but we needs him. So anyway, this was just like a follow-on to the previous video, and because all of that, whatever the rumours I was giving out there, they're unfounded. They're not happening. The guy himself who owns Joseph Dredd, the guy who owns him, said, not happening. If it was happening, I'd know about it. No one spoke to me, so it ain't happening. But as he said, that would be great potentially. That would be great potentially to have, producers of The Boys and Carl Urban back. At some point down the line, it's going to happen. It can't be lost in limbo forever. Can't be. It's a critically applauded movie. Fans love the movie, but general audiences didn't see it. They may have seen it on home video, but they didn't see it at the flicks, so it didn't make any money because Big Trouble in Little China had one of the world's worst marketing campaigns as well, because they didn't have a clue what John Carpenter was doing. So they put a picture of Kurt Russell as Jack Burton, and it just said, who is Jack Burton? Well, if you're people like me and a lot of you guys, you were reading magazines like Starlog and Starburst and everything at the time, which was sort of previewing what John Carpenter was doing. So we knew there was going to be a hodgepodge of Hong Kong action and mysticism and supernatural monsters and all that kind of thing. I mean, and a sort of comedy caper. We knew that going in, but Joe Public didn't, because that poster gave nothing away. And likewise with John Carter, it should be John Carter on Mars. But let's just keep it as John Carter. Well, that means not. You may as well said, who is John Carter? Well, the world didn't fucking care. And it was a great movie as well. A great adaptation of the original books. I've got all the original books. And it could have spawned quite a franchise. Mars, okay, Barsoom. And being able to jump, you know, there's a lot of stupid elements to it, but they're great fantasy sci-fi adventures and really could have gone places with that. But oh no, Disney fucked it up. And obviously Dredd had the same mismanagement. Who does the marketing for these things? What absolute retards are they? Sorry? What? Oh, I can't say retards. Because that really, really insults Disney. Oh, okay, yeah. Full of retards. But people in advertising, watch the film, read the background, have a clue and invest yourselves in what it's all about. Again, it's all money. Studios, well, this could be a clunker. Could be issues here with this. So we're going to pull a lot of the funding for the advertising campaign. And that's why you get disasters like this. And yet the films in question turn out to be absolute masterpieces of their particular genre. So Dredd. I'm sorry, it is dreadful news, isn't it, that we're not getting it. I think it'll happen now. I'll have a little word with Jason. I'll say, look, come on. I'm not the prettiest painting on the wall, but you cover up half my face. You know, I've still got a chinny chin. Hide the saddlebags here, but I've still got a chin for it. Right, folks. I have been always shall I be KILT-MAN. Please, in the meantime, and it's ever like, oh God, more disappointing news in between time. Please keep it fucking hell. Please keep it kilted, keep it Celtic. I'm getting old, you see. My false teeth are rattling around inside this granite iron jaw of mine. Please keep it kilted, keep it Celtic. I'm going to see you all. Double whammy.